You're watching What's Hot on CNBC TV 18. Maytas Infrastructure, which is currently run by a government-appointed 4-member board, says it has orders worth 8,500 crore rupees in hand. The cash-strapped company is now working on a corporate debt restructuring plan. Siddharth Zarabi caught up with the board member Ved Jain and began by asking him about the salient features of that CDR process.
Corporate debt restructuring is usually resorted to when you have certain financial issue. As I say, Maytas Infra as on date is having a huge bank liability. So it need to restructure its debts. And that's why we are approaching the bank that they should work out a plan that what should be the rate of interest, at what point of time the interest should start, and at what time the repayment will work out. So looking to the financial position which will be in the next 1 year, we have asked the banks to work out a plan for that. And we are reasonably confident the bank will be in a position to work out.
What is the size of this entire restructuring going to be? Is there any ballpark estimate that you can provide us?
See, as on date, the total liability to the bankers are 1,700 crore rupees around. So this will involve all this lending which banks have. And around 16, 17 banks are involved. So each one has to consent to this CDR package which we are working on.
Sir, what is the order book position, the latest estimates that you have with you?
As on date, Maytas Infra has order book around 8,500 crore rupees. And these projects are in various fields, may be roads, may be bridges, may be power, maybe ports, maybe power. All these issues are there.
The order book seems to have shrunk from the last publicly known detail by almost 33%. It was somewhere around 12,500 crore in September. What is the reason for the order book shrinking?
I think few hundred crores project have got cancelled. So I'm not aware at what point of time 12,000 was there, but I must add that we have an order of 15,000 crore rupees of the Hyderabad Metro, which is in addition to this 8,500 crore.
What is the status of the Hyderabad Metro project? When do you think it will achieve closure?
See, as per the earlier plan, the financial closure was supposed to happen before 18 March 2009. Since there were certain formalities and certain issues which were to be resolved by the state government, Andhra Pradesh government, which could not be resolved, we have written a letter to the Andhra Pradesh government seeking extension of the financial closure. The chairman of our board had a meeting with the Andhra Pradesh chief secretary, and both are serious, government and as we are. And in the next ensuing board meeting, we will be discussing this project further.
Mr. Jain, is there a possibility of the board considering to hive off certain projects or roping in equity partners in other projects, or even asking the promoter to dilute his stake to enable the company to raise capital once things stabilize a bit more?
See, all these are business strategy and business plan. And as directors, we will be open and we will be always working on day-to-day basis that the things will come to our table and that the things will move on. As on date, we don't have such plan. But in the future, if these things come up and it is the need of the hour, definitely the board will apply its mind.